Hello, this is Anti-Darwin, and today I'm going to do a VOD on a match played between two well-known players, allies players, and one is Super Smash Brothers. He's also known as a Golden Eye. He's a very good allies player, and he used to play random, but these days he's well known for his allies play style, and he has earned respect in the community with his dangerous play styles. And the other player, there is no introduction required for him, is Maniek, and he's a Polish player, and everybody know who this guy is. So the map is Cabana, and today a special guest is with me, and it's none other than the Goldeneye. And Goldeneye, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Annie?
I'm fine. What a pleasant surprise! I thought that you won't be able to come and commentate with me on this match which you played a while back.
Yeah, I got around to it. I'm jumping back and forth between my house here and my parents' house and not having the laptop with me at times, but I got it all together now so we can do it.
GoldenEye, can you tell me some thing about this map, this Cabana? A lot of people are saying, veteran Allies players, that they're having problems in Allies Mirror on this map, and one of them is the champion himself, Technique. I heard saying that he has got problems in AVA on this map. Can you tell me some little stuff about this map? I think many people are watching, and they want to know what is required of a allies player to do what's in an allies mirror in this map.
Well, usually on Cabana and Allies Mirror, you're going to see a bunch of PKs trying to take over the middle to hold down the map control. And so both players will try to capture their oil and then hold down the middle with the PKs. And then I usually like to go with a naval yard and try to control the sea at the bottom because you can easily push and get full refs and then easily base push. But I've seen some players go fast airfield and do okay, and then some players can even move to the third refinery and go war factory and take up and then just spam tanks from there. So it comes down to what you want to do, but there's a lot of options here for the allies.
But this is a very big map, and most allies players they like. I would say that most of them they try to uh, expand on the top refinery position, and there is a big distance involving that expansion, and expanding is a big problem for allies players. I think on this map, that's why most allies players are having trouble versus Empire and Soviets on this map.
I agree with that. I still struggle with Empire on this map as well because you do have to travel so far as allies to expand.
Okay, let's start the match on the count of three. One, two, three. On the left hand side we see golden eye green color, and on the right hand side we see Manic blue color, and both are gonna play standard over here. I think both have decided to make boot camp, and power plant will follow.
Yeah, that's correct. We both go for standard build with the racks, and you're going to see us try to take PKs into the middle and try to gain map control.
Yes, and the dogs are already out, and they are scouting, if looking for opportunity to somehow get those opponent engineers off guard and somehow catch them while capturing these oil derricks, because it's very difficult to travel such a long way to capture this oil derrick. It's a hustle, especially I'm talking about my own personal experience. Manic has just made a second refinery, and he is a bit faster than GoldenEye, and GoldenEye has made a refinery as well, and he's just late in walling up this refinery and isn't moving his MCV yet to the third refinery spot. And there,
Yeah, he was able to get his dog in there and block me from walling up, which slowed me down even more from expanding. So he takes the early advantage, I would think. But he did do one thing I noticed. He placed both of his power plants in the water, which comes back to haunt him.
well, I think it's a good thing that there is an advantage as well as disadvantage of doing this, because when any player is placing a power plant on these areas, this waterside areas far away, they somehow can see a lot more of the map. Maybe they can see a lot more of the map, but this allies for the allies player, he can't just make his structures everywhere. So maybe this is a bad idea. Let's find out later. And GoldenEye, you have just decided to make your third expansion in the seaside. And let's see what Maniek is doing. Maniek is going to the top side, and while going towards the top side, he decided to make a war factory and a power plant, his second power plant. And now he's going for the third expansion, while in the meanwhile there has been a prolonged fight for the middle, both players fighting for the middle.
And then he was able to take some PKs around, and he's about to take out my oil right about now. But I was able to get my third ref up before he did.
Yes, he has just
So they
managed to destroy your oil derrick, and but economically still you are a bit ahead, because you've just managed to make your third refinery, and he hasn't yet made his third refinery. But he is coming with two IFVs to your main base, and let's see how you counter this situation.
Yes, I noticed the two IFVs coming, and I didn't really have anything in my base, so I start moving all the PKs back and start pumping out some javelin soldiers. And then also I was able to get a dog over on his third refinery to slow it down just a little bit.
Yes, the hydrofoil is there. You are using it to uh, block these IFVs. I'm really sorry for that interruption with my mouse over there, because I just lost contact with it. Sorry for that disturbance.
That's right, and he was just about able to get that miner, but it's in red health now. And instead of taking it to the naval yard and repairing, I just take it back and start mining again.
Yes, those infantry and that boot camp that was placed over there, it did its job sort of, and it prevented those two IFVs from harassing the economy and successfully destroyed both IFVs. Let's just check out what Manick is doing. He's just made an airfield, and his strangely unluckily for him, his collector is sort of bugged. It's sort of dancing around a bit.
Yeah, whenever it's coming back, it dances around, so that hurts him even more. And then he takes up to tier 2 to try to get some cryocopters, which he's well known for his micro.
Yes, but I think he should sell this power plant nearby, because maybe this power plant is congesting space for the ore collector. This is a well-known bug, and most people really know about it. When some things congestion really hurts these ore collectors sometimes, and they do strange things. Now he's coming with the cryocopter and vindicator, and has just taken the advanced aeronautics. Let me check. Yes, he has taken the advanced aeronautics as well as the cryo shot, tier 1, and he's on a second cryocopter.
Yes, and he uses his cross shot and try to freeze my harvester, but I was able to dodge it to avoid it getting killed, but it's still in red health. And also, I teched up and brought out some assault destroyers to try to harass his economy, but he has those cryocopters there to defend.
Yes, your base is quite well defended with those mixture of PKs and javelin soldiers. While he has invested a lot in going for map control, and in the middle, he's not having a lot of infantry. Yes, he's making now a lot of infantry in his main base as well, and he has just made IFVs and a couple of IFVs and a Riptide as well, and is spamming javelins.
That's correct. And then he moved his MCV again back down to where he first originally placed it to build a war factory. To now, I believe he's gonna try to get another war factory. Oh, he's taking up first, and then he's gonna get another war factory.
And he sold the
But
war factory somehow. Maybe we missed that part. We also missed a recent harassing attack from Maniek, and he was trying to attack this ore collector over here, but unluckily for him, there was a hydrofoil waiting for it, and he that destroyed. You destroyed his vindicator.
yeah, that's correct. He brought over 3 quadcopters, and it froze my harvester. But the Vindicator was there, so always attack the Vindicator to take it out. And then he's got 3 quadcopters, so again he's just gonna keep trying to harass my collectors, and he's able to take out one.
Yes, what both players have different things in mind at the moment. Manic is trying for map control on land, and he's trying to. Yes, he's harassing this economy and has just managed to destroy one oil derrick with those 3 cryocopters and one vindicator. While on the other hand, you are more investing on sea. In fact, I think you just gone to tier 3 and made an aircraft carrier mixed with the assault destroyer.
That's a good observation, Andy. Both players are at tier 3, and Manic is trying to take over the map control by land and using his infantry and the Athenas, while I stay on the water and take to tier 3 and try to take the water dominance with the aircraft carriers and hydrofoils and assault destroyer.
And you've got a lot of hydrofoils over there near his base, like 4 hydrofoils. These are too many. It's just trying to counter this attack with the tier 3 Athena cannon of his. But we all know that this aircraft carrier has a long, very long range, more long range than Athena cannon. He has just cryo shrinked your aircraft carrier, and you are moving your army from this position, maybe thinking that your army isn't safe, or maybe you are attacking the war factory because you know that he might make a lot of riptides and counter this attack.
And that's correct. He's able to keep shrinking the aircraft carrier because the cryos have so much health that even with 4 hydrofoils, that they're not able to take out one before it can get shrunk.
We've just destroyed some Athena cannons of his, and still he's managing to cryo shrink your aircraft carrier. and the attack is continued. You are attacking his refinery now, as well as you have made a surprise attack with cryocopter. This is just attacking from two sides and destroyed an ore collector. But I think you have lost more than uh, more units, like one Vindicator, one Cryocopter, and one Apollo fighter. All of these costing about like
And that's correct. It cost me more money, but what he was able
3,800,
to
three
do when he
thousand eight
rebuilt
hundred
his.
it has cost, while you have just destroyed only one ore collector. On the other side, you are harassing his economy, and
That's correct. But what it was able to do was it was able to bug his collector, so then he had to take it out and then put it back in to get it fixed. And then he starts moving his infantry and his Athena to my main base to maybe he's feeling like he needs to start pushing to put more pressure on me to take out my economy and try to slow me down.
and
And then again, he has another bug. He has two collectors in one of his refs, and it's bugging it out so they can't deploy or take ore.
yes, but he should sell these walls maybe to get this one collector out. And you have destroyed his refinery once again. This is a prolonged attack from you. But make no mistake, he's not out of this match yet, because he is making an attacking move at the same time as we speak with the Athena cannon and a lot of infantry units. And you have managed to take out his Athena cannon with a Vindicator.
And that's correct. But all his infantry is it's able to take out my collector, and it's trying to take out the refinery to go along with it. And then he started producing a bunch of riptides to try to harass my aircraft carrier.
He has also remade his refinery once again, and at the same time he's harassing your economy, so he is coming clawing his way back into this match.
That's correct. And his MCV was almost dead. It's in red health, and then he's able to get an engineer back into it and repair it.
These cryocopters shrink is really annoyance even in allies mirrors, because they make look a big army seem so small. They are really dangerous if somebody can use the shrinking ability of the cryocopter.
Yeah, that's correct, Annie. And Maniek is known for his cryo micro, so he's able to just take any big army and just minimize it. And his infantry starts pushing into my main base, and it's gonna pretty much take it all
While
out.
you have a fourth refinery on the top north side, his infantry is about to take out this expansion of yours, and this game is once again balanced. I think, in fact, it's in the favor of Maniek if he manages to take out these economy has taken out one refinery with this attack, and he's most probably gonna take out the other refinery and power plant as well. And you are moving your ore collector, I think, now, just at the time when you were being attacked. Tell me, what were you doing with this ore collector?
What I like to do whenever I notice my base is going to be taken out is I like to take out the ore collector and move it away, like to say water, and then whenever they move their infantry, I like to move it back and deploy it. But this time, I decide to move it all the way up to the north water and try to capture both of those refineries in the water.
And in the meanwhile, strangely enough, this finally Maniek has managed to destroy this uh, star status aircraft carrier finally, after being damaged with it so much, and still he has managed to survive his MCV and refineries. So he's on 3 refineries, and now we see an attack from you with a Vindicator and a Cryocopter, and you have frozen the ore collector with your Cryocopter.
And that's correct. I noticed he was putting a lot of pressure on all my collectors and taking out my refs, so I was trying to return the favor and try to take out his collectors so that he wouldn't be able to gain the upper hand and overrun me.
And another aircraft carrier over here as well. It's attacking the refinery. I have noticed this for the second time in the match, when you are attacking with the aircraft carrier, at the same time you are multitasking and attacking with the cryocopter as well, mixing it up a bit. This is good multitasking from you, I think, especially in this game.
And thank you, Annie. I learned that from just watching a lot of Maniac's replays, really, of how he attacks in different areas and harasses the different collectors at the same time. And then a bunch of the Empire replays where they can take the Tangos and harass multiple collectors at the same time. So I always try to diversify my attack so that I can harass multiple units.
That Apollo fighter has just managed to destroy that cryocopter, and once again you are making another aircraft carrier. You've been attacking with these aircraft carriers maybe all throughout this game, ever since you have been tier 3, and just managed to destroy the refinery, and he has remade another refinery, Manic, sorry. And you are on 2 refineries at the moment. Maybe he doesn't expect, no, 1 refinery in fact. He doesn't expect that on top north you have an expansion, and now you have made a second refinery. So economically somehow you have managed to uh, keep that in balance in the match.
Then Maniac deployed his Athena beside his War Factory and MCV to try to protect it from the aircraft carriers and the Vindis.
And you were coming with those Vindicators trying to attack that MCV perhaps, but the Athena cannon has defended that MCV, and you are waiting for the right moment perhaps to attack that MCV, and destroyed that MCV finally with using that aircraft carrier.
That's correct. And then once Maniac loses his MCV and realizes he's getting attacked by multiple aircraft carriers, I believe he just starts sailing off.
Yes, I think 2 instances this match is once when he was being attacked by those aircraft carriers, and you attacked him with a cryocopter on the downside, and on west side refinery position. And then there was another instance when you multitask attacked him on top and bottom as well. So can you explain what were you thinking? Because at that moment when you attacked him, the second instance which I just mentioned, he was dominating the game, and he was destroyed three refinery of yours on land, and even he got your fourth refinery on land top side, and you just made one refinery back on top seaside north side.
Yeah, that's correct. I noticed that he had pushed in with his infantry and was able to take out all my refs that I had. So I felt like I was at a huge disadvantage, and I felt like I needed to push on him really hard and put some pressure on him to try to get back in the match. And so I noticed he had all his units down by his base where my aircraft carriers were. So I kept using those to put pressure on him, and then also I decided to take in the Cryo and Apollo and the Bindis to harass his other collectors to try to catch him off guard and hope he didn't notice that. And then it paid off. I was able to take out that collector to allow me to get
I
back in the
think
game.
also that Manic, when he came with those, he, I think what he required were some dolphins, I suppose, because you made a lot of hydrofoils, and those hydrofoils would counter any unit on sea, just fend them off really. But with the dolphins, he could easily have destroyed the hydrofoils, and then his cryocopter would come into play easily, and he could destroy the aircraft carrier as well. And docks just cost 1000K. I don't know why he persisted on keeping on making the war factory. I don't know why. Maybe his thought process was that somehow he wanted to attack your land base, and his game plan was to dominate the land on Cabana Republic, while you concentrated on making more and more aircraft carriers. And we saw till the end that you kept spamming them really.
Yeah, I have to agree with you here. He did keep making war factories, so it felt like he was gonna take out the land control because on Cabana you're able to uh, attack the water rift from the land. So maybe he felt like if he was able to take the land control and take that out, then he could gain the upper hand. But I think not building a docks hurt him and allowed me to build the aircraft carriers to keep attacking him.
And also tell me about that last cryocopter attack. Like it even was a surprise for me. I was it's such a big map, and you can't just concentrate on everything. And this cryocopter coupled with those Apollos and one Vindicator, when was the time you decided to make that composition and attack him on the top side?
I decided to do that once I had my refs up in the water and I started getting my economy back. And he didn't have any units up there, so I was able to keep harassing him with the aircraft carriers and then take those up there. And I believe it was able to freeze the collector and also get the airfield, which hurt him from making the Apollos and any more cryos.
Okay, GoldenEye, thank you very much for coming and doing this dual cast with me. I really enjoyed your company, and I hope everyone enjoyed this VOD. I have to apologize. There were instances during the match in which I lost control of my mouse and couldn't really focus on the areas which were meant to be focused upon. And I apologize for any disturbance I caused in this game. GLHF, I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, Annie, and have a good one.